All right, guys, so we got to talk about Elon Musk once again, as there is more big news that is shaking the social media world about Elon Musk's purchase of approximately 9.2% of Twitter. Okay, and that information came out yesterday. That shook the world, and that created a whole lot of speculation about what exactly Elon Musk's role would be. Would he take a more passive stake in Twitter where he's just in it for the money, or will he be more active in controlling the direction of the company and the activities of the company? Now, today we got some news that is giving us a hint in regards to what Elon Musk's role is actually going to be, as he is now going to join the board of directors, right? He is teasing significant improvements to the platform. Now, this is a big deal because, again, this seems like Elon Musk is trying to take a more active role in the company, which is making a lot of conservatives happy because Elon Musk has been very pro-free speech, very against censorship, and I believe that he wants to turn Twitter around in regards to the direction on censorship. Okay, that is the belief. I hope that is what he's trying to do, even though yesterday he tweeted out, should there be an edit button? Right? And Twitter's already indicated that they're working on the edit button, but that's not what conservatives want. Conservatives aren't concerned about an edit button, right? They want less censorship. Now, I think that there is something, a question that is in the room that has to be answered. And I think that question is going to tell us exactly how much influence Elon Musk has, or if this even really is going to matter in regards to censorship. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But first, I want to show you guys CNBC's reaction to this so that you guys can get a better understanding of what's going on. And then we're going to talk about how some Twitter employees are actually getting triggered over the platform. And then we'll get into, again, the essential question in regards to the Elon Musk effect, and we're going to talk about that. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and play this video from CNBC so you guys can get a better understanding of what's going on here. Take a look.
Wild, we've got some breaking news to bring you right now, which is that Elon Musk is now being appointed to Twitter's board of directors. He's going to serve as what's called a Class 2 director. So we've been talking a lot about what's happened in the past 24 hours. Takes that 9.2% stake. We think it's a passive stake. I think we all thought there was something else going on. This is what's going on. It's going to be appointed as a director. And then the question, of course, is how much influence is he really going to have?
I don't know if we did think it was, we never really did think it was a passive stake, although it's all semantics because he's not your normal activist. He's a activist that
he's
wants
much more powerful against things done a lot more quickly.
I don't think he's trying to shake things up.
So the stock moved about 25% yesterday. It's moving about 5% on this news now.
He will participate in director benefit arrangements applicable to non-employee directors.
That means I think he's
paid.
I know that's what I wanted.
Yeah, no, that means he would get paid. You know, I don't know.
That's what I mean.
200 or 300 grand. Whatever
that's not
the director
fee
is.
Part of the story. I don't think. I guess.
But clearly, the question is what kind of influence he's going to have over the company. You know, they have a new CEO. Jack Dorsey's gone.
Whatever this means, Jonathan Greenblatt is going to be really unhappy because it means less censorship. So I know he's coming up. But for whatever this means, Elon Musk is going to want more stuff out there, I would think.
Well, the other thing, though, that's interesting is once you're on the board, you are sort of stuck. There is a thing, there is sort of an idea in the sort of activist theory, which is take the people, bring them under the tent, and lock them in the tent, which is to say...
Good luck with doing that with Elon Musk.
No, yeah, but by the way...
He's tweet his every waking thought about this. You're not going to be able to censor him or shut him down.
That may be. No, but this is going to become a very interesting dynamic about that very issue, which is to say...
they do want to bring him in and try
Twitter's
and have some
board going to have to now watch and oversee
But my point would be is like anything that's been done historically, anything that are the normal ways of doing business, you know, good luck. He doesn't operate that way. Now, I think it's probably smart to bring him in because you don't want him lobbing in these things from outside over the fence. But you're not going to be able to control him. That's, you know, he's going to say what he thinks.
Yeah. So, you know, a lot of people are speculating that Elon Musk being on the board of Twitter means less censorship, okay? Because the guy has kind of shown that he is kind of unhinged, right? And if he wants to do something or he wants to say something, he will do that, okay? He doesn't really have a filter, right? Kind of like a similar person that we know. But again, the essential question here that must be asked, we're going to ask it in a little bit, will tell us everything that we need to know. And it's something that we should find out here pretty soon. But first, I want to talk about the Twitter employees' reaction to this. Is apparently there's some people at Twitter that are not happy about the fact that Elon Musk is basically their new boss, right? So let's actually read a little bit about this. Twitter employees are speaking out after it was revealed on Monday that tech billionaire Elon Musk is now one of the largest shareholders in the platform with a 9.2% ownership. This comes after it was rumored that Musk might be in the market to buy Twitter and secure the holding for free speech in America, following CEO Parag Agrawal's claim that Twitter is not beholden to American free speech laws. In response, some employees at Twitter took to the platform to express their unease with Musk taking such a large share of ownership. Twitter has been very aggressive in suppression and censorship techniques, whether against journalists who attempt to report the truth about Hunter Biden's laptop to users such as Tucker Carlson, Charlie Kirk, and the Babylon Bee for expressing the biological truth of gender and sex. Musk has expressed his interest in having the platform be more supportive of the right to free speech. All right, so here we go. We have some people at Twitter here. Cassie Nick Rumbaugh, a data scientist at Twitter, is among the employees and contractors very upset that Elon Musk is now the largest stakeholder in Twitter. Quote, a prominent transphobe buying a large stake in Twitter is not at all funny, she says. Honestly, I'm kind of terrified. Wow. Again, they have demisexual, genderqueer, trans women, she/her. I don't really recall Elon Musk saying anything transphobic in particular. I really don't understand. Okay, but hey, you know, anything that they disagree with is transphobic. So who knows? Gerald Taylor, a software engineer who has pronouns his name, had very mixed feelings about Elon Musk stock buy, saying he was happy about the money but concerned for the future of the company culture. All right, so this guy is saying, my current sentiment, stock is up, yay, but what about our company culture? Well, your company culture needs a change. I mean, the hope is that Elon Musk gets rid of you woke revolutionaries, right? That's the hope, because you guys are the ones that are really driving a whole lot of this censorship, if we're going to be honest here, right? A whole lot of the censorship at these companies is due to pressure from the employees internally at the company for the company to do more censoring. This guy has he/him in the pronoun, so you know what's going on with this guy, okay? You know what's going on with him, right? He's a software engineer. He's woke. This person says, quote, looks like I picked a good week to be off, reacts Jerry Kidd, a recruiting manager for Twitter, to the news that Elon Musk is now the largest stakeholder in the company. Again, they got Black Lives Matter in the bio here. Okay. Got pronouns too. So again, there's a common theme going on here, right? There's a common theme. Ashna Gilani shared an image of a girl crying, saying it represented her trying to enjoy the new 23% increase in Twitter stock without thinking about why. Gilani has spoken about her role in tech, saying as part of the You Belong in Tech initiative that the sentiment means anyone who's part of a typically underrepresented community knows that they not only deserve to be here, but that their unique experiences make them even more valuable to a team, so we can build more diverse products and services that can benefit even more people. And I still dislike him, Elon Musk. Harodar Thorleifson, who directs creative services for Twitter, stakes his dislike for Elon Musk after the billionaire became the company's largest shareholder. Yeah. So these people are freaking out, okay? Because it means that their company is not going to be run by woke far leftists anymore, right? Somebody with some actual common sense, okay, and with an appreciation for free speech and basic American values and rights is actually going to be running the show now, okay? It's going to be the largest shareholder of the company, and everything these employees do goes back into Elon Musk's wallet, right? Again, you can't make this stuff up. This is absolutely hilarious. Elon Musk is really like the real life Tony Stark here, but what I've been teasing you guys about this whole video is that there's one essential question that must be answered that'll tell us everything about whether or not this actually matters, okay? Because a lot of people are making a big deal about it, but until President Trump is back on Twitter, It doesn't matter, right? I'm being real with you, okay? Because if Elon Musk does not lobby to get President Trump back on Twitter, this means nothing. Elon Musk should be pushing hard. The first thing he should do is get Trump back on the platform, period. Okay? That's what he should be trying to do. Because obviously it is very apparent that Trump has an affinity for Twitter. So much so that allegedly he's not even using his own platform, Truth Social, whose launch has not necessarily gone great. Okay? So there's something about, again, the network effect I've been telling you guys about that just attracts Trump to Twitter. And again, Elon Musk now being on the board of directors, if he can't get Trump back on Twitter, then him being up there, it doesn't mean anything. It's just for his own self-aggrandizement, right? Him telling himself that, oh, I own, a significant share of Twitter or whatever. If he's not actually flexing that power, if he's not actually standing on his principles, which if he was, the first thing he should do is be like, no, we need to get the president back on the platform. Then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Until Trump is back on the platform, it does not matter. Because if they can't get Trump back on the platform, then there is no hope for the little guys that get censored, right? And that is what actually really affect us, okay? The little guys like the Babylon Bee, like the New York Post, Tucker Carlson, who, some of these people are getting censored simply for stating reality and facts about biology, okay? That is what people are getting censored for on Twitter now, stating facts about biology. So, Elon Musk, he is making a whole lot of moves here, and I hope that he's not making these moves simply for his own, image or brand or whatever, and I hope he's making these moves out of principle, and I hope that he acts on those principles, and he forces Twitter to let Trump back on the platform, because if you guys wasn't aware, Jack Dorsey, the reason why he stepped down is because he actually got forced out. Apparently, like Elliott Management Group, some stakeholder in Twitter that owned like 4%, they didn't really like Jack Dorsey, right? So they was a part of the effort to force him out of the door. They only own 4% of the company. So Elon Musk owning 9%, more than double that, he should have the influence and power to get the former president back on the platform, at the very least. I don't think there's any excuses for Elon not to get Trump back on the platform, and that is literally the first thing that he should do. And if he does that, that will make a huge statement about the new direction of Twitter and the influence that Elon Musk has that hopefully will trickle down into the company as a whole. And maybe, just maybe, hopefully they'll get rid of some of these woke revolutionaries that are working at the company internally that are also contributing to the censorship of normal, everyday, average people. Okay? I hope that that is what happens. But until Trump is back on the platform, I wouldn't really be celebrating this too much. And I would just proceed with caution. It's a good sign that Elon Musk owns the company, but we really don't know the actual impact of his influence until Trump is back on the platform, okay? If Trump is not back on the platform, then that means his influence doesn't really matter all that much, to be quite honest with you. That is like the litmus test, right? It is what it is. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.